Be it as it may, COVID hit us hard.
Yeah.
Some people it hit more harder than others. You hate to use COVID as an excuse, but look at what it's done to just our church.
Yeah.
You know, people found it very easy just, oh, I can stay at home, watch everything online. I can do it all the time. I don't have to get dressed, I can eat while I'm listening, you know, so we've made it real easy for people to watch church. Now, I realize the online tool is good for those that are homebound, but is that the way to go now? I mean, if you ever want people to come back in here, we're making it real easy for them not to. Just a thought.
Right.
But I do believe our population in our church has changed simply because we're all aging. We have a lot of physical limitations to where we can't really do what we used to do.
We lost a lot of young bodies that have put up these buildings and things.
We've lost a lot of families that moved on, that moved away, or just changed churches altogether.
Okay.
The young people don't have the desire to be in church, though.
Okay, that's sort of kind of close where I was leaning. Because I understand the senior age, slow age, you get older, they die off. Trust me, I've heard all of it. I know.
Yeah,
Okay?
who were running all of these events that we're talking about, yes, that group of people are now, you know, I think about my favorite event is the Expo. You know, I think about all that lined up to do different jobs, and a lot of those people can't do that anymore, physically.
Okay, my question is then, if we're too old, and I agree I am old, okay? Why aren't the next age group jumping up doing it? I'm looking at the next age group. Why aren't y'all jumping up, taking the ball and running? Oh, okay. You can't leave. First of all, I can't leave. No, you have to surrender to Jesus and let Him do the leading. Let Him guide, direct you, and keep your personal opinions out of it. That's what you got to do. You got to let Jesus take control and take charge, and He'll send you in the direction you need to go. Okay? You try to rely on self. Okay? You probably you do x-rays, right? Huh? You probably never done an x-ray till you done the first x-ray.
But they train her at school.
That's right, and okay, kids are not taught like we was. Whose fault is that? If you was taught, you're supposed to be teaching another person. No, it goes back to, what did Jesus say? Go ye into all the world and make disciples, teaching them to observe what is right. That's each and every one of our responsibility as a Christian, to go along and pull somebody beside us and to teach them what they need to be doing and how they need to be doing it.
So that was actually a thought of mine, with the events that we do have, like Mr. and Miss Linda are over the Easter drama. Maybe a younger couple should come in with them and not lead it, but help assist it.
So-
And they,
Rod or Will?
do what?
You and Rod or Will?
So y'all volunteer?
I was thinking, Amber.
Somebody else.
help me out.
Hey, she can help me with this other movie that's coming up too.
I mean,
We pray for that.
y'all,
But you can't have just 2 or 3 people doing everything.
Right.
I'm I'm trying to put this gentle without. I'm afraid Highland Baptist Church that we're sitting in right now is one step in this church of Sardis. We say we're a church, but we're dead. We are not doing anything for Jesus. Think about it. And when I say that, also remember, look down there, he said that, but there is a few who hasn't been defiled yet. Okay? But us as a church, as a whole, we're one step from becoming this church. Because we're not doing anything. We can sit here and say, well, Brother Paul's just gave us anything to do. The deacon's not leading us through. Wait a minute now, last time I seen it, Jesus saved you to reach a lost and dying world. Yes?
You say, if you feel, if I'm reading correctly, you feel like we're this church, Highland is one step away from this.
We're one step away from being a dead church.
I mean, you go back up there and Jesus said, wake up. Okay. And strengthen the things that remain. Well, do we have to have a ball game to have the event? In other words, do we have to have something to do to make it? Do we have to do an event for us to be on fire? Or is this speaking to the heart of the people? I mean, I witnessed to a man today. Okay, that's in my world. I'm 50 miles from anywhere.
No.
Out in the middle of nowhere. So I'm not at Walmart and I'm not at stores and I can't. But if somebody new comes through there, they're going to hear something.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm trapped. So I don't know that if it's completely dead. I don't judge the church being dead on having an expo over there and we're not having an expo. I just don't judge it on that personally. I just don't think that we have to, I don't know, be a Billy Sunday on the street corner. Because I'm in a world where I'm at. She's in a world. You're in a world. We're all in our own place. You know, and personally, I don't even know my neighbor's name next door. And I go down, like I said, you know, maybe I should know. You know, so I don't know that I can't say that we're dead.
Okay. None of these churches did events. These churches done one-on-one, reaching out to people, telling people. That's what we do as a church. That's what we have to do. The church is not necessarily the building, it's the people in the building. Okay? So, just think about you. When's the last time that you told anybody about Jesus?
Well, you just said what I was thinking. I guess I'll beat around the bush at it. But the people are the church.
Right.
I'm the church. You're the church. We're the, you know, and we come together and we fuel up in here, and then we go out into the streets and byways and the hedges, and we fence and we man them and we're witnesses.
The issue I see is evidently there's a group of people who doesn't feel comfortable enough doing something one-on-one that they have to have the event to justify that they're doing something. Okay? Having an event, you can have the expo. You can have a speaker up there speaking. But if half the folks are sitting back there talking about something totally different and nobody's witnessing to them, nobody's grieving, nobody's talking to them, what are they getting out of the spiritual? You know, it goes back to one-on-one. We personally may call ourselves a Christian, but in God's eyes, we're dead because we're not doing anything. We got to, what did it say? we have to hold fast and repent. And if there shall not watch, he's going to come as a thief in the night. Okay? So we got to be careful. We got to be watching. We got to be busy about doing what God calls us to do. The Great Commission, Matthew 28, 18 through 20. It didn't say, churches, I command you to do this. He said for us to do this. As an individual, we're required to do that, not the church. We make up the church. So if we're, as individuals, are not doing anything, as far as the community out there, Highland Baptist Church is a dead church. Because they're not doing anything. But if you're out there witnessing and talking to people and throwing in, oh yeah, by the way, I go to Highland Baptist Church. We'd love to have you come worship with us. Well, now your church is getting vibrant and alive. You don't have to have a music festival to say, just get Highland Baptist Church on the radar. That goes to each and every one of us. As we live our daily life and we talk, something about Jesus ought to come out in a conversation with everybody we talk to. And then we can always throw in where we go to church in. And to invite them to come worship with us. Okay? Right? I know it's about 10 after, right?
Yeah.
Hey, say it close with them. All right? Anybody got any questions or comments? Oh, I done made all that mad now, huh? Y'all always put big people back here.
You know, a lot of people don't have uncles who got one-on-one, but I use Facebook a lot, and I share a bunch of scriptures and stuff out there, because I stay at home, if I'm not at church, or I'm not at church, or I don't go anywhere, gas prices allow me to stay home. So that's how I share my stuff. You know, I mean, you have 1,300 friends on Facebook, that's a good way to reach 1,300 people.
The only bad part about reaching 1,300 people on Facebook with a Bible verse is you need to make sure everything else you got on that Facebook post is a positive thing. Because they see everything else on there too.
For me, if it's not my family or my children's pictures, or I'll personally don't share anything else. Because, you know, I was heard one time, you know, how do you use your Facebook and what do you use it for, you know? And if you're not using it for something positive, then,
So you have to be careful what you like and what you don't like on Facebook. Because it goes to the whole world, okay?
I think also the reason why people rather have these, like, I don't even call them dinners together, but afterwards, like, it feels so much easier to talk about Jesus to other people and be excited and happy about doing it when you're with other believers than doing it by yourself. I mean, aren't we coming together as believers and doing it together?
Okay, what did Jesus' teachings was for the disciples? How many disciples go?
2.
2 by 2. So you just need to pick up somebody and go with you. Hey, let's go talk. Okay?
Well, but he also had a big feed. He had a big party and he fed 20,000. So there was events as well as 2 on 2. I think we ought to build on we have taken a hit. I've listened to everybody's thoughts. We have taken a big hit, whatever. If we don't like to mention COVID anymore, we have taken a big hit. We have that age difference. We do have less young folks coming than we did. And those, a lot of folks that have been real busy in work are 10, 15 years old. All that's true. So we got a lot of positives going. Our church on a regular basis has got a lot of visitors. We started baptismal waters recently. We've had several good events. There's some good things going on in Sunday school. So I think we've got to build on, not lose sight of the good things that's going on and build on that. Not let it, maybe it's what it's saying here, that there's still where was it? Remember the names which have not defiled their garments, and they shall walk with me in white. Reach out to those that are working, and whether it's a subset or not, build on the positive and keep growing. Water, ask the Lord to bring the sunshine and the water and grow what we have going on. Put a positive spin on that thing.
Any questions, comment before we close? I don't know, we're still on Facebook again or not. TV don't show it, but if anybody on Facebook can hear me, if you got any comments, go ahead and put them in the comment section. Got any prayer requests, list them on there. We're finna close now, go into a time of prayer. Bruce, you might want to close us.
I thank this beautiful day. I thank for protecting us from the storms that came through yesterday. Some folks had some damage in different areas, Father. We just pray for those folks, Father. Pray for the utility workers and state and local workers that are out repairing in some places, flooding of roads, right down in Monroe and New Orleans and places like that, Father. Just protect these folks that are out working, trying to put things back to normal. But thank you for protecting us the way you did as it came through our area yesterday. We thank you for those blessings. I thank you for a chance to dig into this book tonight. What I walk away from is your warning and what Sardis looked like at a church and where we don't want to be as a church here at Highland, Father. That's what I derive from this is the things to watch out for and be aware of, not be caught sleeping when the thief comes in the night. Father, I pray you bless these folks. Father, I pray you be with Brother Johnny's family in the loss of his this nephew, Father, as they've had those services today. Father, we just lift him up and comfort that family, Father. Pray you forgive us where we face in new ways, just from my prayer.